Hello YouTube and welcome to a review of Splatoon. Yes, if you watch the Olympics Games Twitter account, you will actually realise that I teased that yesterday as well as another review that we're doing. Sorry, I only just got out of bed, so I apologise if I yawn. Yes. So, today, as I said, we're going to review Splatoon. I don't know how much footage I've got, because I'm recording this before I do the footage. But, basically, if you don't know, Splatoon is a game on the Nintendo WII. And it is basically like an Ink kind of game, where it's a friendly type shooter, where you play a game called Turf Wars on it. And you basically have to pretty much fire ink all over the map. And you've got to get as much as possible, and you've got to get enough more than the other team to win. Now, as well, the other team can kill you with their ink. So you've also got to dodge this. Now, graphically, Splatoon is very good for the Wii U. For graphics, personally, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It is very good, but compared to the games on the other two consoles, it's quite dated. In my opinion anyway. Controls wise, this is where it starts going apart. Now, I don't have the Pro Controller, so I don't know if this actually happens on the Pro Controller, but I think its control scheme is rubbish. It's very good, it's innovative. I'm not saying it's not that, but it would be nice to have two choices instead of just having to move around or look around, having to use the Wii U gamepad. I think you should give people the option of that, so they don't have to do that. They can move the Wii U gamepad, or they can go into the menu and use the analog sticks like a normal shooter, even if they don't have the Pro Controller. But still, it is very good. But again, I'll give this for controls a 6.5 out of 10, because it's got very innovative controls, but it does have its downfalls extremely there. Now, other than that, we need to look at how it runs. It runs very good. I will actually try and find the resolution. What resolution does Splatoon run at? Splatoon runs at 60 FPS, 1080p. Yes, you are correct. You are correct. Oh no, it runs at a native 720p, my apologies. It runs at 720p, 60 FPS. So yes, you did hear me correctly. 720p HD, 60 FPS. So yeah, fair enough, it's not 1080p, which some people are saying, but it's good to have the 60 FPS in that type of game mode. Now, for its hub, as you see in most Nintendo games, they have hubs in there. It's very good, I've got to admit, it's very well thought out. With the actual, you need to be level 4 to use the shop, and basically you need to, you can use that, you can have a dojo and go against your friends, or one of your friends. You've got your lobby, sorry guys, you've got your Splatfest part, etc. Very, very good. Look at this, I would give this about a 9 out of 10 for its lobby, hub, sorry. Now, overall, Splatoon is very good from what I've played of it. It's hard. This is what I would note, though. It's very hard, because if you don't know, the Wii U doesn't have a lot of players. You don't find, and I'm not saying you find trouble trying to connect to a game, but it doesn't have a lot of different players. So you keep finding the same players, or you keep finding the same players, and let's say they're level 30. You get teams a level 30, 40. Against level 3s and 8, and you're yeah, so it is quite difficult. I'm really sorry for yawning. I rarely record in the morning. but I have to get this video done. So yeah, it's overall very good for a Nintendo game. It's very, very good, and it made me want to buy it since it released, but I just was not prepared to pay the price, to be honest. I haven't got any amiibos on it, so I can't vouch for that, how that works yet, the amiibo missions. Yeah, it's the way it works as well, and like 8 players, 4 versus 4 is very good. It also has a restriction though. It's not a burp, pardon. The restriction is that basically you can't voice chat in a game, which is excellent. Whoever thought of that, Nintendo, give them a virtual cookie right now from me. Because, and I know lots of people thinking, what? I've been watching the video right now, but yeah, excellent idea. Because the problem with Call of Duty and stuff like that, you go in a lobby and you got like someone screaming in a lobby or something like that, and you're like, do I really want to listen to this? Especially like from my experience, getting up in the morning and playing, thinking, oh yeah, I'm quite tired, but I'm gonna have a go at COD. Okay, and then you go, and you're like, oh. Like, and then you got to mute everyone to stop it, etc. With this, you don't even have to do that. It's only in the actual like menu that you have to do that. In the game, you don't have any talking at all. You have their like D-pad talking, which is nice, and to me, it's a very good idea. I've got to admit. Sorry about that, guys. I pressed the wrong button. I'm just gonna check. Sorry. And when I basically minimize this, it doesn't like it, so it pauses the recording, which I've just found out. So yes, basically, I would give it a very, very good rating personally. If you're a Wii U owner, should you buy it? Yes, definitely. It's very, very good. I'm just making sure I don't fall. Yeah, the way it actually runs, pretty much, is awesome. Like, how they've managed to make it run like that. Then, how they've managed to get it smoothly run. But without compromising too much on its graphics. It does compromise a little bit on its graphics, but it doesn't customize apparently. Compromise extremely on its graphics, which I very much like. Now, personally, as I said, my overall and final thoughts on the game. As I said, should you buy it? Yes. It's worth the buy. I would buy it any day again. Because, well, because it's such enjoyable, even though it's very hard to play. It's so enjoyable of a game, it's unreal. And like, it's just revolutionised. And if you don't know, sorry about that was my phone. Let me shut this up. I forgot to turn it off. I shall have to edit that out. Now my mouse wants to commit suicide, as I would say. Anyway, so yeah, it's very, very good. And we are back. I apologise about that as well. There was a bit I had to edit out because of my phone going off. Yeah, so it's very, very good, and it's worth the buy. It's so fun, but in the contrast, it's so hard. It's unreal. Now, I know this has been a bit of a short review, but because Splatoon is not a hugely huge game, it's mainly multiplayer, I can't do something like a stupid amount of reviews. Like we done with Elder Scrolls, it was 30-40 minutes, but we got to remember, Elder Scrolls is like 100 hours long with a storyline. Splatoon doesn't really have a storyline, or as I've found of yet. Yeah, so it's a very good game, I've got to admit. I like Splatoon, the way it's made, etc. It's one of the best games I've seen Nintendo bring out in years. Since the GameCube, I would say. Bar for Super Mario Sunshine, which a lot of people will probably disagree with me. it's very good because and as it's showed in Japan, I think that's about pause again. In Japan, it's helped the Wii U a lot, which would have without, I think the Wii U would have struggled. Now, as I said, I apologise for the short episode of this. Now, I know I'm stumbling a bit here, but it's very, very good, Splatoon. But as I said as well, the short episode is because you can't get that much of a big one. But to end the episode, I should give my overall review. Now, as I said, you should buy it. If you haven't got a Wii U, should you go and buy a Wii U for it? Yes. The Wii U's are cheap as it is at the moment. They're pence compared to the Xbox One and PS4. I would buy it for it. It's very good. Now, the only downsides though to the game is it's very hard. It doesn't have a second scheme if you only own the gamepad. I would prefer it to have that second scheme, which would make it so much easier. And maybe and I know this is slightly copying, but maybe like an Advanced Warfare training system, where if you can only go to level 10 and then you go into the proper matches. But if you're below level 10, you go into a match with only level 10s or belows. It would be very good for that, because not everyone has a friend on Wii U. What you gotta remember, not everyone does. I don't have any friends on Wii U. I just play Wii U out for the fun of playing it. And personally, I own the Wii U. Not that I don't like it, but I own it because I don't want to miss exclusives. I've had a Nintendo console since the GameCube, and I still actually own an N64 as well. Same with PlayStation. I've had one since the PlayStation 1. Xbox, I've had one since the 360 and played the original Xbox. And I just don't honestly like missing exclusives, I'll be honest. That's why I've owned all three and own all three today. Because it just feels like you feel empty, and this is one of the reasons why I bought an Xbox One. To have that, it's such a bonus. But as I said, you should buy a Wii U to get it, if so. Now, how big is the install size? I think it's about 3 gig. It's not huge, but not a lot of Nintendo games are. So, on that note, guys, I apologise for the short review, but there isn't a lot really to review for Splatoon. This is the best I can get it without just going for another 12 minutes. So, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more great content. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike. Comment and let me know before if there's any improvements, video quality, audio quality, if you want me to be actually awake before I record these. Share as much as possible. I'm going to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.